Hello guys, welcome back to the Game of Muscle YouTube channel, and welcome to it's time. Welcome to Assetto Corsa time. I've signed up to the sim racing system race, so we can do that hopefully. Yes, that's about it really. We can do some sim racing system. We've got the Mazda 787B, and maybe then we'll race with subscribers. Also, I'm noticing some clipping on my mic, so let's fix that. That's annoying. A little bit of fuzz. Let's go XLR ourselves. Too much gain boost. There we go. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Does that sound alright to you guys? I'm sure I could hear some clipping coming through there. It's just hello. Got to get this spot on. 25 decibels. There we go. That's probably better. Then a bit more makeup. There we go. There we go. No clipping now. That's better. Hi. Okay, I think that's working now. I'm not getting fuzzy clip sounds. I hate clipping. Drives me mental. Right, so I'm going to practice for this Okayama Mazda race, which is starting in 14 minutes time. So, first of all, we've got to get our control set up. Oh, it still sounds like there's a little bit of audio clipping there. Unacceptable clipping levels. I don't remember anyone. I can't remember nothing. Jon Snow. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on there. Not sure if it... Maybe it isn't clipping. Maybe it's just my headphones being a bit weird. Sounds perfecty. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being mental. I'm sure I can hear a little bit of a fuzziness to it. Right. Let's sign up to this race. Quick drive. Remember to subscribe and like, guys, if you want to. Okayama, here we go. So settings for my... I've got to make sure my wheels set up properly here on Content Manager. Well, thank you for hitting both there. Appreciate that. This is an hour-long race, so we're going to die. Here we go. Corsa. Why is it with Content Manager if it remembers everything else, but for some reason it does not remember the steering wheel? Very strange. It's a glorious fish. It's the best of fish. It was the best of fish. It was the worst of fish. Yeah, well, the mic should go quiet when it's clopping. Ah, Christ. Hello, Tool Maniac. Right. Oh, what is going on there? Totally broken. Hello, Toad in the Mole. Pro tip, guys. Don't change your audio settings. Ever. Otherwise you'll have a mental breakdown. I'm already signed up for it. Right, there we go. I think we will... I'm almost there. Just getting everything set up here. Don't mind me. A little bit of technical problem. Just the usual. Just the usual technical issues. I got it. I've put it. It's going to be on the next video. Yeah, on the next video it's there. So you'll have it. Have it on the next video. Take that. Merry Christmas. Yeah, 4 PM. So in an hour's time, the next video will go live. Right, there we go. I think. Oh, there you go. That's the. Oh no. KFC. It's not that good. It's not that good, is it? Let's be real here. KFC's not the best. You know. I think it's yeah. I think with the fast foods, I'm not sure which is the best all-round fast food place, to be honest. You do love a bit of KFC gravy. Oh dear. KFC gravy's terrible. Right, that'll do, I think. I'm just fiddling with the audio settings. Don't mind me. Right, button controls. For some reason, I'm going to rebind all these. Thank you. Oh no, that's working. Right, that's fine. Brake bias. Forwards, backwards. Yep, that's alright. Turbo. Right, that's okay. Right, I should be able to practice. We've got 9 minutes till the actual race starts. Oh. Make sure we're on the right monitor. That'd be nice. It's weird though. You'd have thought by now Windows would have a thing where it makes it your main monitor correctly. You know. You would have thought. Okay, hopefully that all sounds good. Hopefully everything works. Summon light to him now, he'll kill you. Popeyes is way better. We don't have Popeyes in the UK. Gabsy, do you really start 1 hour Mazda race in Okayama? Yep, we signed up to it. Oh, I made a cup of tea by accident. I was meant to make a coffee. Oh well. Mistakes were made. I don't have a setup though. So, bloody. Is this car sequential or manual? I have to change wheel rims over it. I think it's. Isn't this is it a manual or sequential? HR shit. I'm gonna be dead by the end of this. Okay. This could be interesting. This is going to be max guiltiness. Okay, well, for some reason my sim dash isn't working, so we need to fix that. Oh, it's because I didn't run it. Sim hub, here we come. Sim hub. I've got too used to having this dash. The video's going live, guys, in an hour of the sim dash. And I highly recommend using this SimHub software and doing it on your mobile phone, even if you don't want to get like a fancy pants screen. I do know this. Yes, I do know this, Dom. Are you gonna join in as well and see how far we get? There we go. I don't know what fuel levels we need. If it'll be 100% fuel, God knows. We'll probably end up crashing out, so I'm ready for the pain. Right, for a start, I need to add some dampening on here. Oh, this car sounds naughty. Right, that'll probably do. We'll see how it goes. Jesus Christ, this car. This is a proper crazy vehicle. What do you mean? Camera, scene, camera, action, gone. Jesus Christ. It's going to be terrible. There is no way we're lasting an hour of this. Hello, Alex Wilson. God damn, this car's sensitive. Well, you can't now. Holy shit. We're going to do like 3 corners and then it's over, for sure. It's nice. You have to be so much more careful in AC than ACC with these types of cars. ACC's so forgiving. This is so much more responsive. Bloody hell. I could drift out. Do you want me to drift out of this corner? Hello, Lawrence. I mean, it's not designed for drifting, but you can. Oh no, run out of track there. Right. If I'm honest, I'm absolutely bloody knackered, but gotta stay awake. Yeah, I don't know. I did have my throttle on for a fraction of that. It wasn't a total power slide. Look. I mean, it's almost a drift. Oh, okay, bollocks to that. Don't have to have a transition as long as you're on throttle with counter steer. That's fine. That counts as a. It's not enough track. There we go. Bit of grass. That's drifting. This car is not designed for it. All right. No, that's not a bad attempt. Right, we've got to go to the track here. Look, the car's set up for racing, not for driving like a mouldy potato. Right, here we go. It was a good attempt. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Now, piss off. Right, online, live. We're racing. Join. Ah, God damn. This is the problem with Lawrence. Oh, bugger off. Are you really? Get out. Banned. Permaban. Oh, my banana's gone off. Hashtag not Lidl. Hashtag not as good. Right. Jesus Christ. Soft sits for quali. 20 litres of fuel. I'm screwed. I don't know how many people are in this. 13 pit. Oh, well, this is going to be a write-off. There's not enough people in it. What is wrong with people? Sign up, guys. It's like 3 PM Saturday. Who doesn't feel like an hour-long race in a car that no one can drive? It's an antique banana. Well, when's the next session? I know you guys can't see the screen at the moment, but maybe someone can create a server for us. Just saying. I'm gonna quit and just check. When's the next race on Sim Racing System? Guys, what time is the next Sim Racing System race? Is it in like 30 minutes or something? What do you mean? I am using Content Manager. I was like one of the first people using Content Manager. Come on. Oh, yeah. Someone double check when the next Sim Racing System race is for me. No, you didn't. That was Assetto Corsa Competizione. I haven't used vanilla AC for years. I don't know what you're on. Maybe you're hallucinating. Too much beer. Formula 2, at what time? Because this is probably not going to work out, this, so I might just quit this and go to the next one, and we can all join it. You know, I do really like this car. I mean, this is an amazing car. Chat room stopped working. Fantastic. Come on, there we go. Chris Fox race. Sorry guys, I just missed all your messages there. Too much out. Look, Lawrence has cursed us. The next race is at okay. Yeah, me too, Oliver. Right. Keep typing. Oh, no. I'm not getting... Oh, come on, YouTube. Why? Why, YouTube? Vad gör du Tommy, eh? YouTube, more like stupid doesn't work, tube. Right. Weirdly, it's working in that window, but not the other one. Oh, there we go. And now it's working. Thank you! Alright. Keep typing, guys. Right. Check Content Manager says the integrated hertz. Hey? I got it. It's working now. I'm all right, Chris Fox Racing. I mean, you know, I've been better. I've also been worse. I'm really tired. I've been up since 1 AM today, so I'm just trying to stay awake so that I don't wake up at 1 AM tomorrow. But, you know, life of an insomniac. Let's see what qualifying we can do. I mean, a server god might pop on and then we can have a server. Also, the stream quality should be top notch because I'm streaming at 10 kilobits per second. Which is... That's like more internet than most people have. Are you... Yeah, well, it's your fault for being a teacher. Or you're a teacher, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you said you were. Unless I'm getting people mixed up here. Right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. That's not good enough. Maths oh wow. That's not... You're not a real person. Maths teachers are the devil. Oh, Lawrence has sent me a Lidl's potato. What a generous thing to do. That's money that his wife should be getting. But he spent it on me. I'm his true lover. Forget his wife. He's got a game of muscle. Divorced her for me. His wife can't provide the shiny reflection that he was looking for. Oh, bollocks to that.
Necessity for money.
I'm not supplying money for necessities. Well, thanks, Lawrence. I appreciate it, even if it was a backhanded donation. You say Lidl is cheaper than Aldi, mate. I'm sorry you don't know your cheap German supermarkets. Just, you know, just... It depends. Audi's Super 6 or whatever it is. Jesus Christ, the brake... I should have made my brake less sensitive with this car. Oh, we need to get I forgot how good AC is. It's absolutely effing fantastic. Force feedback. I mean, you know what? I can totally get how... Compared to that Cup car in ACC, I get there's degrees of complexity to ACC's handling that's not in AC, but force feedback's so much better in this. That's all that matters. Guys, can we call the police on Lawrence for donating? No, I'm not. You don't need to tweak the force feedback. It's all good. With the DD wheel, everything's sexy. But, I don't know if you were here this morning for the earlier stream. I've just bought myself a Logitech G29. True force! The FB Polizioni. What are they called? The Italian piece. I should heel and toe. That's why I'm losing the rear on brakes here, but I haven't got enough. My knee's bollocksed, so. Okay, well, thank you, Bryden Keeve. I can't remember names, man. You know, I mean, I'm not like famous or anything, but I have more subscribers than my brain can cope with, unfortunately. And that number is about 3. I've got the memory capacity of a 1980s graphic cat. Well, worse than that. I'm like one of those Simon Says devices. 3 bits of storage. I could store 2 words and a nibble. Well, I can't pronounce anyone's name correctly. Yes, I did. 260 sodding pounds. So I can review it and basically say, yes, it's exactly the same as the G29. And which is exactly the same as the G25. But, you know. It'll be nostalgia. So thanks for your donation, Lawrence, because that's paying for that. I really, really want to buy... No, that's the G29. That's for 160. The True Force one's another £100 because that's what you got to pay for a bit of circuit board. Another £100 for a bit of circuit board that does F all. Well, it provides some rumble out of the simulator, which some developers have put in. Great. That's worth £100. Yeah, exactly. But I'll buy. I'll take the hit because people want to know, and I'll be honest. But I do have some nostalgia for the wheel. And they... Oh, but bollocks to that, Lawrence. That's the kind of thing someone from Audi would say. That's the kind of statement an Audi shopper would make. The G25 didn't take ages to respond. G25 was amazing. I had my first force feedback orgasm with the G25. On Richard Burns Rally, France 1. That was when, well, actually, no, my first ever force feedback orgasm was from a, from a Microsoft Sidewinder playing Toka Race Driver. So. This car's great. Oh no, Erwin. Have your first force feedback orgasm. Woo! Can't drive. Oh, shitting. Why did this drive into me? Not bad. Oh, look left and look right doesn't work. It's broken still. I need to fix that. This is Okayama. It's a really fantastic track. Right, pits. Cars trash? Well, if you say you don't know car, this is like one of the best cars in that ever made. I mean, I don't know, you might like different cars in the Assetto Corsa, but this is a fun car. Cars trash. 787B, cars trash. Alright, mate. Robin Reliant, it's the best car. Hello, Johnny Cage. I just bought Mortal Kombat 11, man. Maybe I'll live stream it. It's bloody hard. I can just about beat them on medium. That's how bad I am. Right, how are we doing this? Tyres. We're going to have to do mediums for the race. How much fuel will we need? Estimated laps, 15. Do we have accelerated? No, tyre wear, fuel 100, damage 6. Okay, perfect. So that's not going to be stupid. So, what was each lap time? 132. So, let's say... oh, we could do and then not fuel at all. But we're going to... oh, I don't know. We're going to replace tyres. Go with hards and softs. You sure? Do you know what you're talking about? Like, this is always the mistake I make. I always... just in qualifying, I always listen to the chat about car setups when we're doing a last minute car setup, and it's always the worst advice ever. Sometimes it's not. 99% of the time it's terrible advice. And then to compound it, I get people then messaging me going, oh, you know nothing about setups. I'm like, yeah, I do know nothing about setups, you're right. But normally I'm not forced to have to make a setup decision in 5 minutes responding to 15 different tips. Close the brake ducts, yeah. That was a good tip, wasn't it? Jesus, right. Where's the strategy setting in this? I've forgotten. Ah, here we go. Pit stop strategy. So how long was... I don't know how long the softs last. Yeah, I won't forget that one either. Yeah, I was a little bit annoyed. Understandably, though. A Bath. Yeah, Bath's good fun. Bath's a nice car, man. Yeah, it's a 1 hour race. That's why I'm getting all this fuel and stuff right. I don't know if I should just... I should just fuel for this. Hang on a minute. We had a... alright. Yeah. 60. So that should be more... 100 litres should be enough. We shouldn't need to pit fuel in the pits. Should be alright. We'll just go from hards to softs then. Will, how many laps do you think we can do? What do you guys think? What strategy do we go for? We're probably not. We're probably going to quit out of this race. I have a Hot Wheels collector's car. That car. Well, yeah, not a good one. Right. Someone said the mediums are shite. So, do I hard slick it? This is Assetto. This is original Assetto Corsa. Have I played? Yeah, I've been playing ACC a fair bit. The Porsche Cup car's really good. The rest are different, slightly different from before, but it's still the same sort of thing. You're probably right, Baker. Backer. When in doubt, go hard. Okay. But then I'm gonna... I'll go hard and I'll pit with the soft slicks. Well, let's see what happens. If they go to shit, we can pit again. So that'll do. Let's try driving it with these tyres and see what it's like. I actually have all the shader post-processing effects turned off at the moment. I found in VR the game runs smoother with less shimmer with all the PP turned off, but in 2D it makes it look a bit bland. How's the stream quality? 9,000 kilobits. That is what I call top-notch stream quality. Thank you, Lawrence. How are you? You're not really in Audi, are you? You're just taking the piss. Don't you have like a wife to look after? What is she? Isn't she disgruntled that you're wasting time watching Bold Men? Apparently I've got 20 megabits of upload. I'm paying like £50 a month for my internet. I didn't realise that I'd gone up a tier because BT were like, well, here we go, you can pay more, and I totally didn't. I wasn't paying attention. I need to actually complain to them. That's money I'm losing. I hate stuff like that. It's like insurance and anything that's like a contract that rolls on. They always bullshit you by putting you on something more expensive that you don't necessarily want. I mean, with my internet, I'm obviously using it more than just about anyone else. But you know what I mean? It's like, why should you have to phone up to just get a normal service that's not a rip-off? I hate stuff like that. It should be made illegal. Oh, is it Tesco now? Lawrence is pure middle class. Lawrence is more middle class than I don't know, what's than a family living in a bloor house. Do you live in a... Oh, he probably can't even hear if he's just taking the piss. Buying a cider. Oh, nice gear change there. I didn't swear. You misheard me. Look here, you little bastard. I never swear. James, how are you doing, James Andrew? By the way, filthy reg of times gone past. You can tell that Tesco's is really middle class because it has a lot of yogurt. You can rate a supermarket's middle classness by how big the yogurt aisle is. For some reason, middle class people really like lots of yogurt. I don't know, like they like a yogurt selection. They're not happy with just like your bog standard Greek yogurt. They have to like pick the exact specific. I don't even know what it is. It's like, why? That's a really middle class British thing. Oh, we've got to have this specifically pre-packaged flavoured yogurt. I honestly don't know what that's about, but I'm telling you that's scientifically true. Oh, the chat stopped working again. It's going to do this in the race, and then I'll be buggered. Oh man, the brake pedal on the... Lawrence has got... You've got these pedals, haven't you? Oh no, chat's working again. It's just... Okay. If I'm slow to reply to chat, guys... I will do, James Andrew. I'm with BT, and if you phone up saying you want to cancel it off your low price... Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Just... Then that's more money for me. For my race car. Do I wear Fanatec branded face mask? No, I've asked Fanatec for Fanatec clothing, and they keep saying, "Oh yeah, we'll send you some." No, I tried to steal some at Sim Racing Expo, but they didn't have any spec. They had a woman's top, and I was like, "Well, I'm not going to fit into that." I really want. They've got Fanatec have really nice shirts. They just got the logo on them. I really like getting free t-shirts. It's like a weird obsession I've got. Just free clothing I really like. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of mugs. Most companies give you cheap deals if you threaten to leave. Yeah, pretty much. Well, because they've already got you as a customer, so they don't want to lose you. Especially if you're... To be honest, BT probably don't want me, though. I'm like their worst customer, literally using up all their... I mean, I upload, like... What, like 10 gig a day? If I upload a video, it's going to be like 10, 15 gig. If I... and then obviously watch a lot of Netflix, so that downloads a lot. Well, actually... When I'm working, I don't watch that much of it. But live streaming is 10 meg upload constantly, so... Free t-shirts is hard to get. Yeah. Yeah, well... A lot of people... You did that video, Lawrence. Because you're an idiot. You're not really, but... You did that video comparing them with the Husingveld sprints, right? Am I correct? I think you did a comparison video between these and the sprints. I've only seen your thumbnail. And a lot of people always like, oh, how do they compare to the sprints? But the thing is, these are more... They're basically the same as the Husingveld Ultimates, but without the hydraulic piston. And obviously a slightly different design. So that's what the comparison should be with. But like, literally no one's got the Husingveld Ultimates because they cost like $1,000. Now, check out Lawrence's video, guys. Check out his channel. It's good. Well, it's not... It's alright. You know, he's got a weird accent. But apart from that, it's quite a good channel. It's a shame about his accent because fortunately, YouTube's algorithms got a bit better, so I can put the closed captions on and I can kind of understand what he's saying. But even YouTube struggles. YouTube like can't decipher it. They actually had to reincarnate Babbage. They had to reincarnate him. No, not Babbage. Who worked at Bletchley Park? That wasn't Babbage. Who worked at Bletchley Park, guys? How can I forget that? Famous British... Babbage invented the mechanical calculator. Tabulated machine. Programmable calculated machine. I'm not on about Babbage. Alan Turing. There you go. They had to reincarnate Turing to decipher Lawrence's accent through machine learning. Are you still using them, Lawrence? Hello, Declan Cunningham. Hey, man. Nice. Sure, we got there. Potato. Tater. Potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potatoes.
What's this, hobbitses? Stupid fat hobbitses. And pesses.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Potatoes. Potatoes. That's an old internet meme in there. You have to be old to appreciate that one. That's a flash animation, it's that old. And the chat has gone again. Alan, well done. Well done. A little bit late there. Get ready to lose. I'm ready to lose. Get ready to lose. I'm ready to lose. Gonna lose this race. Man, it'd be really nice if the... Hello, Bro Blast, Titwinkle. Hey, man. Hello, Baldy. Fellow Bold Man. You're welcome here. Lawrence isn't. He's got hair. Can all the bold people in chat type bold? You're appreciated. I've gone through the same things that you have. All those of you with hair, you don't understand. I let my hair grow out, mostly out the sides, like last month, because I just didn't do it. I was just lying in bed for a month, so I let my hair grow out, and then I went outside, and it was like I was wearing a hat. It was so warm, and now with my head shaved again, you feel the touch of frost. It's quite nice and refreshing though. It's like eating chewing gum, but experienced through your head. Top class. Top class. Are you using them now, or have you changed? This car sounds like a ginormous kettle boiling, which is only makes it even better. Do I have to pit though? Shit. Oh, okay. Well, we're just going with this. Whatever happens, happens. I know what's going on. Right, here we go, guys. Oh, no, I have to add fuel, otherwise it... Oh, bollocks. Well, I'll put fuel on one of them. Should be all right. Here we go. Ain't nobody got the throttle skills like the game of muscle, that's for sure. Whoa! That's not the break point, mate.
My preciouses, Mazda 478B. What's this, hobbitses?
Yeah, that's the only voice I can do. Alex Cascatoo, hello, man. Guys, this is a fellow... I say fellow. I'm not a real race driver. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's a race driver with a fellow appreciator of radical-like prototype vehicles with his own radical-like prototype vehicle. In the chat. That's what I was trying to say. Words, how do they work? Oh, geez, what is going on? Chat, I'm seeing like 30 messages at once. Hello, Dave. What? Why is everyone popping in? Fellow Bold, get in the chat, guys. Check out Dave Cam's channel. Top-notch iRacer. Top-notch live streamer. All-round good, bold guy. Dave Cam's got even less hair than me. That's the only reason why he's faster at iRacing. You know what they say? The less hair you got, the faster you drive. Yeah, well, that's not true, is it? That that was sarcasm at its finest. Dave Cam's favourite content creators are not on YouTube. Oh, whoa, Jesus. Dave Cam spends most of his time on sexynurses.com. That's how he met his wife, actually. Actually, Dave Cam's wife is actually a sailor, and it was a stormy day, and the boat was coming into contact with the rocks around Devon. And fortunately, Dave Cam was on the beach, flashing the moonlight off his forehead, and his wife was like, "Oh, you've saved us! You've saved the boat from the near certain death at depths of the ocean, thanks to your dome acting as a lighthouse beacon in the dark." And that's how they met. True story. That's the best thing about being bold, is that worst case, even if the economy collapses, we can all work as lighthouses. If you're really lucky, you get to stand on top of a skyscraper and act as one of those aircraft building lights. But only the best get picked for that job. Oh God, come on. Oh, for driving this car, we can all dream. I heard a rumour that someone, a bold guy viewer of this channel, was got a job as the light on Canary Wharf. Imagine that. You know the top of Canary Wharf's like a glass triangle. I don't know if you can actually go into that. I've always wondered. Connections. It's all about who you know and networking. They were obviously related to someone. But yeah, I don't know. So is it like a garden at the top? Okay, shouldn't use first gear. Look at my masterful lack of heel and towing, guys. Laziness at its finest. Hello, Lady Garden. Lifelong dream fulfilled. I've only been to the top of the walkie-talkie, which is really worth going to. It's free. You just have to book a time, and then they scan your bags and stuff. And there's a coffee shop up there. Nice view of the city. Good. Nice little garden thing. I absolutely love these pedals. Got a bowl of porridge. Guys, click that like button or don't, or do. Confused.com. Oh. So how many people we got in chat? We got the YouTubers, internet people. Dave Cam, Lawrence, Alex Cascatoo. He doesn't count. He does have a YouTube channel, but he's a real race driver. So I hate him. He's living the dream. Ban him from the channel. Did we have Billy Strange pop in? Look at that. All the famous people. Saturdays. All the famous people with no social life on a Saturday. Welcome to COVID UK. Billy Strange is not here. Gen X. Ow. Do you mind me asking, Dave Cam, how old are you? I think he's... I mean, everyone knows I'm 47. Can we have a range? I'm sure I've asked before and I've forgotten. Dave Cam was born during the D-Day beach landings. No, he's not that old. Dave Cam is actually Queen Boudica's fourth son. You guys might not know this, but Dave Cam was the inventor of the sim rig back in Roman times. Chariot sim rigs. The chariot sim rig boom of 2000 BC. The chariot races needed a way to practice when it was when the arenas were out of order, you know. There will be another YouTuber sim race for sure, yeah. Inbound. Fasten your seatbelts. Your rig's powered by coal. My rig's powered by a very small nuclear reactor with a picture of Greta Thunberg's face and Greenpeace on it. Greenpeace logo. Actually, to be honest, most environmentalists should really like nuclear power. It's the only viable crossover, really. Yeah, my PC is actually powered by a one of those Stevenson heat engines, using the heat of the bottom of a mug. Has it got a Stevenson engine? Is that what it's called? You know which one I mean? Where you have a hot plate and a cold plate, and that causes the... Is that a Stevenson engine? I always wanted one of them, a model of them. Sterling engine, that's it. That's what I meant. Well, the thing is, nuclear power, the viability of nuclear power completely depends on the age of the nuclear reactors, i.e. 1950s reactors are pretty shite, but the modern-ish ones, like 80s onwards, are like a lot better. And then it's more just a question of what else can you use that's not going to add to carbon in the environment that we know categorically is terrible. So all the fuel industries are full of shit though, so you're kind of like with energy, you're in a bit of a, it's always a compromise. Personally, I get lumps of coal and just burn them. Not for heat or anything, I just do it because I hate the environment. If they don't leak or blow up, well, yeah, you know, generally that's a bad thing to happen. I mean, I would have thought building them to regulation's a good idea, and maybe not placing a nuclear reactor in a highly active earthquake zone. That maybe not placing it right on the coast where a tsunami could swamp the whole reactor. That would seem to me, I mean, call me a bit over precautious, that would seem to me to be probably a good idea to avoid. I mean, it's kind of like building a nuclear reactor on the side of a volcano. Oh, it's erupted and we've just poisoned the next 400 kilometres. Oh, God, weren't expecting that to happen. Saying that, they built that primary school on the side of a slag heap and ended up covering that in coal dust, killing all the kids, so seems to be a tradition. They can't handle the car because they don't have a DD wheel. I'm not a Marxist. Look, okay, Marxism doesn't really suggest a specific way of governance. Marxism is more just Karl Marx describing what he believed to be the inevitable progress of societal structures and economies. There's no real actual putting out of a economic process that you could follow or doctrine in Marxism. So I'm definitely I am a fairly, if I was to percentage stuff, I'm like an 80% socialist with 20% highly regulated capitalist. That's probably where I sit on things. Capitalism is fantastic, where there's competition and people have their basic needs met. Then capitalism is great, and it has to be regulated to protect the environment and protect vulnerable people and avoid wealth inequality. So that's not being a Marxist or Marxism. Well, yeah, capitalism generally plays out like how a poker tournament plays out, and just the innate nature of it is that money progresses to a minority. It's exactly the same as a poker tournament. Everyone well, in capitalism it's worse because people don't start with the same chips. But in a poker tournament, let's say everyone started with the same chips. They don't in reality, because some people can do extra buy-ins and some people can't. But what happens is, a lot of the time, some people through skill progress through a poker tournament and get above the bubble, get to the payout prizes. But a lot of people, because the high variance in poker and in reality in business, it's like 60-70% of the people in a poker tournament get to the top completely by fluke. But once you've got that money and once you've got to the top of the poker tournament, the people lower down, even if they're more skilled than you, even if they worked hard. I think the server's just died. Why is a car driving through the air with no wheels? Yeah, even if they worked harder or had more skill at poker, they don't necessarily get to the top of the poker table. The problem is with economics and capitalism is it's one poker tournament that started 500 years plus ago. Oh, the server's dead. Oh, well. Well, that puts an end to that. Will your wheel trickle down to a homeless man? I don't think a homeless man wants a bloody direct drive wheel. They just want some people. Oh, Jesus. F. Right, I'm just going to pit. That was a good 15-minute race. I won. A homeless person just wants to be recognised as a normal person, have basic respect and a place to live and an ability to get on with their lives, I'd imagine. They probably also want a direct drive wheel. I mean, who doesn't? Life's not worth living without a direct drive wheel, let's be real. Right, server's dead. I killed it. That's a win. Nice outlook on life. 70% of the people who became... Eh? In what sense is that, you mean, for real? In what sense are they self-made? I mean, right, this is the thing. You could totally say, people could go, I could say myself, oh, I'm self-made YouTuber. That's a load of bollocks. It's like, I'm really lucky to be brought up in a middle-class family. My grandparents bought me a computer when I was a teenager. I was probably just done nothing if I didn't have a computer to fiddle with. You know, I'm in a country where the internet works and there's electricity and stuff. There's so many variables that it's not being self-made. I mean, you do have to do your own thing and make the best of what the cards you're dealt, but most of it is out of your hands. Right, let's find another server, because that was a fail. Maybe other people could host, and maybe some music would be nice. Don't know why that stopped. Yeah, I don't think that's true, Rise Chandler. I mean, a lot of the time when you look into these things and people going, well, I'm self-made, it's like, I'm self-made, but I inherited a house. Or I'm self-made, but I was given £50,000. It's like, okay, so really not. Right. Hello. Why's my keyboard not working? I can't quit the game here. Just this. Hello. I can't even control the sim here. Right. Okay, should we try and do the F2 race, I think? See how that goes, because that was a mess. What a disaster, guys. F2 Arama, here we go. Algarve, oh, this is going to be insane. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Simulation system. Okay, how the hell do we practice this? Formula RSS. Hello, Izzy. Formula RSS. Are you hosting service, Izzy? Well, I was doing Simulation System because the server gods have all abandoned us and been forsaken. I built a nuclear power plant in the volcano and the server god destroyed it, and that was it. That was the end of that. Did I have a fight? Oh no, I with my nose. Okay, well, if Izzy's making a server, why don't we do like a nice car? Who's going to type joining if you're going to join in? Got back from the shops. Okay, let's quit Sim Racing System then. RSR at Dono. Yeah, should we do it? Can't go wrong. Yeah, I'm up for a bit of RSR. Woo! It's not too. It's a remix. Oh, I know why. There you go. Sound levels disaster. Right, Izzy's making a server for us. RSR time. People say Richard Branson was... Yeah, and then his dad bought him a bloody... He had a shop front on one of the busiest streets in London. Oh! How did my shop do well? Given that shops have absolutely nothing to do with where they're placed, it was entirely down to my own hard work and work ethic. Nothing to do with my dad buying me a storefront in the most busy place and ideal location for this type of business. Not that, you know, obviously some people do work bloody hard. A lot of people, you know, not just some people, a lot of people work really hard. Especially starting a business and getting it to work is insane. It's like very difficult, complete waste of your lifetime. Often doesn't work. Like 1 in 8 businesses fail within the first 3 years, you know. So definitely people that start a business, in most cases, should be rewarded financially, especially ones that... employ like multiple staff or like bring an area up by bringing business into an area that didn't exist there before, generating new wealth. That's fantastic. That's great, but I don't know how common that is. Find your cables. Hello, everyone in chat, by the way. Tool Maniac. Tool Maniac selling tools. Guys, oh, I could do an advert. We're doing an advert now. Tool Maniac advert. ISIS is technically a sponsored live stream. Breaking all the rules here. Guys, if you want a toolbox, toolkit. Oh, I can't even reach it. Oh, my link's not even on my live stream. Oh, this is a disaster. Tool Maniac. Paste the link. Paste my link. There you go. Paste my link. There you go. People can look at it. There you go. So, yeah. Tool calendar. Top notch. If you want a calendar for Christmas to open up with doors on it, with tools, it's nice. Can't go wrong. Well, you can. I mean, I think I'd probably, you know, chocolate's probably better than tools, but tools last longer, so. I can't join AC1 races anymore since I was indoctrinated. Oh, no. James. You noob. I tell you what it is that ACC drives like a train, so people lose the ability to drive Assetto Corsa that drives like a holy experience. Izzy, people wanted RSR at Dono as a warm-up. Hang on. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Oh, there you go. That makes sense. Anyone can get free ship. What did you post a link? I've modded you up so you can post a link. Tool Maniac. Post Post my link in there. I'm getting you to work for me. I don't think many people are going to buy these calendars. They are actually genuinely good. They're expensive, but as a gift, as like a novelty gift idea, it's quite good. YouTube chat's a bit slow, yeah. It's just a bit weird. I think Izzy's making the server. We should be able to join it in a bit. Server's up. Search for Gamer Muscle. It's probably Gamer Muscle Shield something. I don't know. What's he gone for? What's he called it? Gamer Muscle. No. What is it? There you go. Click that link, guys. Check it out if you're interested. I mean, if you want a Christmas calendar that's a bit different, get your wife to buy it for you, or your husband to buy it for you, or whatever. It's not working. Wow, their servers are not refreshing. Can I have a refresh? Oh dear, I think they might have collapsed. Oh no! 100 likes. Yeah, how many views are we on? It says 122. That's it. Channel's dead. I don't know why, but today we've it's because everyone's watching Jardier and Harris. All the people are watching them drive around. And say, oh, 180. Oh, that's all right. Oh, my stats are broken. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, hang on. I can't see the chat on there. Let's see if I can get that link. There we go. Oh, server list is just reloaded as soon as I click that as well. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you, YouTube, for displaying stats completely incorrectly. Appreciate that. Good job, YouTube. You're so good. You're the best. Right, join it. Oh, it's already full. Who told you to be so good at sales? Well, okay, so I know you're joking, but I am actually genuinely quite good at selling stuff. But I hate it. I think it's like, I think being a salesman is like being Satan. It's almost as bad as being an estate agent, which is the worst type of salesman. But when I was like 7, I would go around like car boot sales and sell loads of shit that people didn't want. They would just buy it off me. I'll come back with loads of money. But I hate I hate sales. Unless it's something that's good. Yeah, I'm good at selling my body. Right. Here we go. Perfect. We fixed setup here now. Yes. Nice. Sexy. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Sexy server. Oh, I better change my wheel rim over. So is anyone buying a calendar? If you want the toolkit, but you don't want to get the calendar, or Lidl at the moment are selling little toolkits. I don't know how good quality it is, but it's Lidl, so it'll be really good quality. If you just needed a cheapo toolkit, I happen to notice them on the middle aisle of Lidl. The aisle of everything. Lidl's middle aisle is like a portal to a universe of stuff you didn't know you wanted, but you probably do want. Ah, what a car! Ordered call sign muscle moving pictures. Eh? think Random Call Sign's gone to bed. Oh, his track looks gorgeous. Well, Random Call Sign's like the more miserable Portuguese version of Game of Muscle. Password is T in capital letters. Oh, hang on, which way are we doing? Short layout. Let's say you want to enter sim racing peripheral market. What do you make first? Oh, it's a hard one, that. That's a good question, actually. You're not looking to get into the market, are you? I charge a fee. Consultancy fee. Well, it's a hard one, because the thing is, intuitively, I would say pedals, because you could rip off a pedal design quite easily. And if you had the connections in China, you could get stuff like mass machined and produced. But the problem is, unless you'd have to have good connections in China, because it's very easy to do a big bulk order and everything you've ordered is shit. So you... but yeah, the problem with pedals is it's quite a management. There's lots of little individual bits to him, and normally you still have to put them together your end, which ends up being quite convoluted and time consuming. And so what holds your company back is how quickly you can stick these pedals together. And then you have the whole, like, because it's got lots of moving parts and stuff, there's potential for it to break, so there's going to be quite a amount of customers that have problems or just noobs and don't know what to do with stuff, so you have to deal with them. I think I'd just do sim rigs, to be honest. I'd just if I was going to get into the hardware market, I would build a relationship with some factory in China that can produce aluminium extrusion. I would have a very set design of T-slot, something relatively minimal, and I'd try and get it to be done for a price point of about $499. And I would basically get the T-slot bulk produced and get it shipped by container to like Europe or whatever. That's probably what I did. That'd be the lowest risk, because it's on T-slot. It's, you know, after someone's bought it, it's not going to break. They might have something missing. You just send them the missing bit. That's it. So I'd probably do that. I'd probably T-slot sim rigs. Yeah, well, yeah, the thing is, if you're going to do like tubing, there's much bigger profit margins, but it just doesn't have that adjustability. And if you start doing, is it steel or whatever, iron or whatever, I don't know, whatever it is, if you do the tubing stuff, you have to then design it, and then to design it so it's more adjustable means it's more prone to having issues and more prone to variables in the manufacturing. That's the beauty of T-slot, is it's always the same out of the factory, unless they've effed it completely, and it's infinitely adjustable for the end user. Yeah, the problem is, it's too much variability to that. Like, that is definitely where the biggest profit margins are, if you can assure quality of production. But again, you end up with management problems, both on getting it designed and built properly in the factories. T-slot just solves everything. Houses should be built out of T-slot. Yeah, but it does matter when you have to do the management of it. Like, I know from multiple companies, just even for like the simplest of thing. Oh yeah, put my face on it. Well, that's it. Game of Muscle bricks. Put it in your sim rig for extra stability. I'd buy a Game of Muscle brick. That would be an amazing thing to have on merch. A Game of Muscle brick. That would be amazing. I would own one. Now only $69. Yeah, so sim rigs would be what I'd get into. Oh no. Button boxes. Button boxes. There's something you can make a lot of money out of. And bizarrely, so seemingly no one has done like got a good relationship. This again with the whole Chinese manufacturing stuff, you really need to have Chinese relatives and family, to deal with the sort of government nature of how it operates. Let's say it's a little bit niche. It's interesting how it operates. So you ideally need family that's in that sector already, and also the language thing. But yeah, getting mass-produced nice button boxes that are sold at a very competitive price. I think there's a really big market for that. Hello, Nigel. Nigel. How's it going? So yeah, that was that. Hopefully that answered your question. I would do button boxes and sim rigs. Derek Spears does button boxes, yeah, but he basically buys all the components and then sticks them together in America. They you know, at least that way you can guarantee a degree of quality, but it also means they then have to sell them at quite a high price. My console. My console would just be by a PC. No, I haven't had a nap. No, I've been up since 1 a.m. Adrenaline. Hello. Welcome along. He's back again. He's come back for more despair. What should be? Gamer Muscle PS5 faceplate. I really want a PS5. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a Nintendo Switch in the Black Friday sales for myself, for me as a toy, and then I'll buy a PS5 for GT7 or whatever it is we're on. That's for work. Jesus. Oh, Christ. Calm down. Oh, dear. And that was when my lungs decided they no longer wanted to be inside my body. Fantastic. Corona. I hope not. I mean, I've had it once. Done. Keep your lung to yourself. My lungs are still effed. I've gone from like nice lungs to seemingly asthmatic lungs. Great! You idiot whoever decided to put that bat or whatever. Look what you've done! All because you wanted to eat some bat. Look what you've done, you idiot! I mean, I don't know. Maybe sometimes you're hungry. You feel like eating some pangolin. Do you know what? It's not even for food, though, was it? It'll be for some mystical bollocks. That's the whole of Corona is due to human non-critical thinking and irrational Woo bollocks. Who are the... I really like pangolins, not to eat, but as an animal, they're very... they look like Bond villains. And are actually Bond villains, apparently. Yeah, have you seen that sketch by... who the bloody cook? The Peep Show. Peep Show guys. Oh, Christ. What's the sketch show called by the Peep Show? By Phil Mitchell and... Oh, you know. Where they go, they do the emergency room. Mitchell and Webb, that's it. Phil Mitchell from EastEnders. That's because I've been watching Elite Force. That's why his name is in my mind. And Elite Force, you guys, you need to watch Elite Force. It's so bad, it's good. I've been loving it. I'm on the I've got 2 more episodes. I've finished it. So good. All filmed in Yorkshire, but they pretend it's in like Colombia or Saudi Arabia or whatever, but it's all filmed in like a Yorkshire forest. Oh, is that Grant Mitchell? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Same people. I don't watch EastEnders. But anyway, so the sketch show, Mitchell Webb sketch show, they do the thing where they go into the hospital and they're like, oh, put the healing stones over him. Oh, go to a Dash review. Yes. Link it. Self-promotion. Link off. Everyone go and watch it to the end. Please. Someone post it in chat. And if everyone watching this all watches it through to the end, YouTube will like put it... Well, I mean, you know, you don't need to. I mean, of all videos to watch the end, it's probably not the best, but hey. I don't think I'm allowed to tell people to do that. I didn't say that, guys. Don't do what I just said. It's probably against YouTube rules. As usual, ignore everything I say. I'm in 4th place. Top notch, guys. Only 12 people in the server. Guys, password is T in capital letters. Izzy, can you link the server again so more people can get in? We need to get back to the classic 25-man AC server. I'm going to try and put down a fast lap here. I'm actually going to concentrate. Man, I overcooked that. Yeah, I don't... Right. 12-hour racing is so shit. Let's be real. Like, I get aspects of it. You're supporting the team, and it's like, where are they? And, well, who's going to win? Okay, that's fine. But really, it's pretty terrible. On the grand scheme of things, it's like... I don't get it. Like, would it not be more compelling to have, like, radical racing? I mean, you do have the 12 hours does allow for teams, and it does allow for enough time for consistency to be key. So, you know, that's fine. But... I do think there's something a bit weird about it. Not that I'm totally against it. It works quite well for live streaming. But yeah, I think what it is people get locked in. Like, they're like, oh, it started and I can come back to it. And oh, I wonder where they are. And it's like a whole day of racing. I wonder where my team is. Who's driving then? Swap them over. Bit of strategy in there for when you pit and refuel and stuff. But it's very much the cricket of motorsport. And my chat room's really not running very well, so apologies if I'm not reading messages, because I'm not getting them. Let's refresh it. There you go. Longest race ever done was 2 hours. 3 hours. Unless it's for charity. I'm well able to bin it without fatigue. Well, also there's the track thing. So I get a 12-hour race or 24-hour race on the Nordschleife and possibly Le Mans because they're huge F-off tracks. But when it's maybe Spa is borderline. But when you're like Silverstone and 6 hours, I get for like those kind of tracks, but not 12. Tell you what would be good, 12-hour rally races. 12-hour rally race would be amazing. Yeah, just 12 hours of a bog standard track is just like, oh god. You know who's going to win a lot of the time within the first 5 hours. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, the chat's been absolutely shite. Apologies. Click that like button if you enjoy terrible chat rooms. That's what we're here for. Oh, this is going to make it impossible to chat. I'll move this over. It works on this other win. This does not make any sense at all. Oh, the server's not gone. It's the server list. There's random server issues. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting 300 chat messages now. Okay, here we go. Go! Can we get 150 likes again? That'd be nice. No excuse here. I've got the best pedals on the grid, I think. Woo! God damn it. I had to back out of that. She's perfectly fine. I'll go. Yeah, sorry for the chat keeps freezing. YouTube. He's having a bit of a fanny. Come on. Bit of a pressure there, but that didn't work out for me. All I ended up doing was slow myself right down. That was terrible. In a minute, I'll get 300 chat messages. Looking forward to that. Oh, Get back in there. Whoa, he's gone. Oh, no. Serengeti Joyride. Oh, there goes another one. Freebies, thank you, Merry Christmas. That's leg laugh. Whoa, look at this battle. Top threes, weaving to the left, weaving to the right. Other way around. They're both going to be slow through that. Thank you. I'll take that. Owen Loma and... no. Lucas Ward and Zach Davies battling. Nice. Izzy, can you host service in ACC? That Porsche Cup's good. And we could probably do like a... and we have like a 60-car Porsche Cup race. Oh dear. He's gone. It's another freebie. Merry Christmas. I can show you the grass. Green, slidey and no grip. You've run wide. That's not the racing line. I'll just sing to myself whilst the chat room is broken. Enjoy. Oh, here we go. Here comes the chat message bonanza. No, leg laps behind me now. Oh, it's so nice having the... I mean, I'll shut up about these pedals because I realise they're expensive and I know some people just can't... well, most people can't afford them. In fairness, I couldn't afford to just buy them. But the throw on this pedal is so good. Like, I've got it set up exactly to what I want. And the brake. That's the difference between nice pedals that work fine and BS luxury pedals. Oh, there we go. There's Izzy from the other side. It's like trying to have a conversation with someone on the other side of a black hole. Well, the iRacing Porsche just flops over the limit and the tyres take too long to come back once you've gone over the limit. It's comically broken in iRacing, but hey. I am not a real race driver, so I'm told every time I point out something that's patently obvious with physics, but... you know, what do I know? To be honest, I'm not the programmer though. All these things are insanely difficult to program, so it's all very well saying, "Oh, it's just car doesn't drive well," but you know. Well, Gasper, you sent it by Royal Mail. It's your mistake. Oh, that was nice of him. Thanks, Lucas Ward. He moved out of the way, expecting me to drive into him there, which was very courteous of him. He didn't block me off. Very clean driving by Lucas Ward. Type in chat joining if you can join this next race. Type joining. I don't know if we get more people in. Good if we could. YouTube has killed the chat room. It's like sending... it's like communicating via postcards. Okay. I think that was... I did lock up a bit there. But I think I was alright to get through there. I mean, I took him out. He was going to turn in anyway. I should have broke earlier. Murder! I take a guilty on that. Guilty. Yeah, I should have. I turned into, like, with where I broke. If I hadn't turned in, the rear wouldn't have locked up. I don't know what graphics settings I'm using. That's how helpful I am. Back to 7th. Naughty, naughty. The bass sound effect for the suspension is really nicely done. Welcome along, everybody. If you've joined us, whatever you do, under no circumstances should you like and subscribe. Do not do that. I forbid you to like and subscribe. You are not allowed to click the like button. Here we go. The delay. Guilty 2 laps later. This is the chat delay is about as fast as the Marshall decisions in Formula 1. 3 hours after qualifying, we'll give out the penalty. I would never make the same mistake twice on the same car. Not something I would do. 6 minutes here. Yeah, unsub and dislike. Well, I got pace there. Hang on, everyone's bunched together. What's going on here? Okay, thank you. Whoa! Oh, see how you can just slide it through there a little bit. It's very nice. He's not leaving space. He doesn't have to. Whoa! Okay, I'll take that. He did leave space. He didn't need to. Oh shit, I don't have enough fuel. I know I do, it's a small track. I always forget you get the fuel warning for most tracks is when there's 3 laps left. But Donington is like 5 laps left. Because it's such a short track. Gotta be careful we don't cook and pop the tyres here. Nice racing though by Henrik Sunsil, Lucas Ward, Erwin Lommer and Zach Davies. Really good fun. It is a good track. Quite a few race drivers I've spoken to don't like it in real life because they feel it's too dangerous. Or too easy to bin their car, surprisingly. I've been round it as a passenger in a road car and it didn't feel that bad. But that's in a road car, like I'd imagine in a faster car it would be a lot worse. chili dog. Cheesy dog. He's a dog with chili on his nostrils. Right, how can we close this 2-second gap? Straight across the chicane will do it. This track was the first track I ever experienced force feedback on in PC World. Toka Race Driver, Microsoft Sidewinder Wheel. That was when I was first introduced to the revelation that was force feedback. And from that moment forth, my life was changed and I became a force feedback snob. And developers hated me for whinging like an insufferable bastard. Tough shit! That's what you get. You make money, I make complaints. Yeah, but did you drive it really badly, Lawrence? You didn't have electricity to power it though, so I mean, you had one technically, but what, you know, if you couldn't plug it in, does it count? Tortellini! It's the man with the pasta. Hello. Hello, squeezing me wide. 2 can play that game. Give me a little nibble on the bum. Bit of foreplay. 1 minute 24. Have him. Tyres are going a bit flopped. He's slow on the final chicane, so we're going to have to try and bip him there and get the draft. Zach, we're coming for you. Oh, maximum power. Should we fake a left and try and go up the right on the braking? We're not close enough. Oh, you idiots. Worst place to park your car. Oh, well, we're both slowed down. Here we go. Oh, he's wide. Woo! Well, I'll take that. Merry Christmas. Ah, no. Sleep deprivation muscle is speedy muscle. He's probably going to pip us on the final corner, though. Ah, look at this. Emotional Dono sesh. I'm trundling through. Whoa, 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 whoa. He could have got on the inside there if he sent it. What a victory! That's the music for winning. An emotional drive. Well done, everyone else. You all now have to put your computers in the dustbin, I'm afraid. The chat room's totally broken. How can I get this working? If I refresh it, it'll come back, but I shouldn't have to do that, really. Hello, Copper Mine. Intense Racing. Hello, Buttons. Chili Dog wants to host. Okay. Okay. Hello, Robert Mitchell. Hopefully the chat keeps working. It was only a little bit of murder, though. It was a friendly murder. Very nice. Let's have a look at the results here. Leglaff second, Erwin Lobber third, Enrique Sunsdale fourth, Caroline's fifth, Lucas Ward sixth, Adam Sooks seventh, Shimmy eighth, Runelink ninth, Miles Murray 10th. Well done, guys. MX5s. We could do that. Is that on Sim Racing System? It's a good track, yeah. First time around. Don't know. How can you first time it around there? What track? What cars are we doing? Oh, MX5s are around Brands Hatch on Sim Racing System, you know. I hope not. I was going to jump off a bridge if I got COVID again. I'm not going through that again. can't be bothered with that. I'm done with that. Right, what we doing? I don't know if there's a server god making a server. The only man that got it 5 times. Paul Wilson, hello. No, let's not do DTM. Oh, we could do. Oh, okay, well, we'll do it. Fair enough. Let's do it. It says it's full. You have to share it. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, I'm all right. We're getting there. As long as I don't start coughing, we're good. Not cough. And we win. Oh, come on. Oh, no. The old wrong connection content lark. What? Hang on. How can we have a checksum error on that? It's default content. That shouldn't be possible, should it? 190 Evo. Why is there checksum error? Restart content manager. Huge error. This server's riddled with COVID. I hope everyone's wearing their masks. Yeah, because we've got better computers. Anyone that's got a high-end system gets checksum error for being too good. It's because I won the last race. I'm too good for AC. Yeah, that's it. I checksummed out the race. That happens in real racing all the time. Yeah, those of us with superior computers, we're not allowed to take part. If you've got to checksum error, it's because you're too good looking for the server. The server only allows uglies. I don't know. Maybe your server's cursed. Maybe I don't know what you've done. Your attempt to install botnet files on everyone's system is his plan to take over the world. Izzy works for the Russian government as a botnet installer through Assetto Corsa. Content manager. The whole thing is part of the FSB botnet program. Ooh. Nice music though. Will Izzy set the server up? Will Izzy set the server up? Will Izzy set the server up? Check some. Check some. Check some. Check some. Check some. Check some. Check some error. Will he set the server up? Will he set the server up? Will he set the server up? That was the Set the Server Up remix. Right, what's happening here? Why can we go yet? Is this what's happening? Is he setting up the server? Is he setting up the server? Where do I put the server? Is it working? I picked a stupid car combo. My name is Izzy, torturing the live streamer. I picked a stupid car. Every combo that I pick is terrible. My name is Izzy. Bad combo Izzy. Right, we'll see how this goes. Oh, Izzy thinks we're playing Sega Rally. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm in it. Just because I haven't put the scene on it and I was singing, doesn't mean I wasn't in it. Oh, the force feedback's not good. Oh, why have I got no force feedback? What's that about? Pet shop bold. Well, this ain't working. Photograph from inside the battlements there. The force feedback is broken on this car. No, this is not working, is he? Force feedback's knackered. Oh, now it's come back. What? Okay. Apparently there's no force feedback at the start of the pit lane. No, I don't DCM anyone. Can't help but wiggle my toes if I'm heel and toe in. I can't really heel and toe at the moment because my knee's bollocksed. Oh Jesus, the chat's not working again. There's the wall. Oh, we do have handbrake in this. Whoops. That is the well that I crawled out of, yes. Very astute of you to notice, Nigel. It's a very... I prefer to call it home. It's a very... Funny enough, it's bigger than your average English house, so... Also has its own fresh water supply. I can't bloody see half the chat messages. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for ruining the chat. How can I... Any plans to start making 3-hour circuit walks? Why would I do that? I think Aris has a few screws loose. Yow. Oh, get this just right. COVID knee. Oh, cock. Right, I need to... What can I do for this chat room? Maybe... Oh, I can... Hang on. I can drag the OBS window big. Oh, it's still sodding tiny. Nope, it's not good. I was going to park in the worst place on the track here, don't mind me. Trying to fix this. See, the thing is, if I I might be able to hang on. I might have found a way here. Show me the way. It's to do with the browser, that what the browser's getting. Right, type stuff, guys. We're good. Hopefully it'll work. I just can't see my OBS. I don't need to see that. We'll be good. Right, here we go. Time to get a blazer. Let's make it happen, boys. Are people typing? I'm not getting no messages. Ah, gee. Now it's coming through on the other. Yeah, it's totally knackered. I do I have another brand? Oh, I've got Firefox on this computer. That might work. Let's try that. Ow. It's my fault. Get out of the way. I've got Oprah on this computer. I've got everything on this one. When in doubt, try a different browser. Oh, it's happening to everyone. I thought I was special. Why do different browsers use different shortcut keys for zoom in and zoom out? I've got special needs, everybody knows that. Right. Stuff. Thanks, guys. Ow, Jesus. Not even wearing gloves. It's not pleasant. Right, there we go. Rise Bartlett. Ow, happy tea break, man. Hope it's a nice cup of tea with the adequate amount of milk. I hope you're blocking the staff room as effectively as me blocking the racetrack. Where are you? What do you do? Apart from drink tea. Wow, 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 wow. You can have 2-week extension on your shilling because of your dyslexia. Guys, check out the Christmas calendar with my link, and if you buy one, you get a toolkit, you support the channel, and you contribute to get more products being produced. Great. But I have the toolkit myself from the calendar. I use it on my sim rig. It's actually actually quite handy. You work at Screwfix. Screwfix is like B&Q, right? It's more deal. Is Screwfix like B&Q? It's the same. Is it, or is it more like for business? What's the best product at Screwfix? Gets me inside of knowledge here. This is Scottish Highlands in the Sega rally car. Trade, that's it. Oh. What about that time? Oh, God, this last corner. Yeah, watch out for police, though. Also, I heard that Middlesbrough roundabouts aren't the best for drifting around. Just a rumour. No legal driving. We need, like, in the UK, we need, like, those Japanese hills. What's that? It's what I don't get in Japan. If you break the law, you could just go to jail for like, well, yeah, jail rather than prison for like up to like 2 years, and then you're assumed guilty. So with that in mind, I don't understand how the road laws work with the drifting. Oh, thanks for punting me off. You can get like 8 years for shoplifting. Not that I intend to ever shoplift, but it's, you know. So what I don't understand is how... Ow! Oh, yeah, maybe they know that the police aren't there. I guess the roads are so obvious that you can... There's no speed cameras or anything. And you... I haven't stopped racing in VR. It's just live streams and videos. The roads are so windy and rural. If you have someone at the top and the bottom with radios and you know there's no police there, then I think you're all right. I think that's probably what it is. I'm looking forward to testing out the Quest 90Hz link cable stuff soon. I've just had a backlog of reviews. I just uploaded a review on my channel 47 minutes ago of this dash. It's a pretty good review, if I don't mind me saying so, given that it's just a little screen. I made it as entertaining as it can get. Alright, well, thank you. Not as handsome as DD Gill. You know you've got heel and toe. My technique is heel and no. Heel and no brake, no no clutch and no throttle. It's the heel and no technique, developed by Gamer Muscle. What a legend. What an innovator. Well, looks like we're starting at the back. There's the wall. Yeah, we we don't need the Armco next to this track. We need like an open road, you know, like a rally track. Get out of the way! I want to drift the roundabout. Oh, come on! It's roundabout drifty time here. Oh, come on! Oh, we don't have enough. It bogs down. How much fuel? Like 17 litres. This is going to be a shit show. This is my DJ technique. This is what I do all night. 6 hours of the DJ just doing this. I don't know why that's funny to me. I find that funny. I don't get out much. Right, here we go. So dumb. Right, here we go. Yeah, the sim dash is on here. Here we go, guys. Time to lose. Do you know what's going to happen? Inevitably, crash, track blocked, everyone bouncing off each other. This is the most inevitable track of tracks. It's almost as inevitable as Macau, which is the most inevitable. There it is. Well, at least it didn't take everyone else out. Oh, there we go. There goes another one. A bit of door dingling there. I'm always complaining. I don't know how not to complain. I came out as I was birthed. It's too cold. Unless I'm drinking tea, I'm complaining. These cars do look really nice, I have to say. Nice and Toyota-ish. Oh, great. Just where you expect a car to be. This track feels like something they would do in the 90s. Like Birmingham Superplex. I know, guys, let's build a track in the middle of a city. Oh, god damn it. Make up your mind. There's a car to my left. Leave just enough room for him. Stop poking me, you arse. I'm leaving space for you. Zach Davis, you bugger. No, it's good driving. Oh, bloody... Yep, there it is. I mostly got through that. Jesus. There's no USB here. Well, I was born before USB specification existed, so... What with me being 47 years old? Born before USB. When was the USB 1.0 invented? Someone Google it. I'm pretty sure it was like 92 or something. Because it was... USB is technically just a serial port with a different head. It was with Windows 95, I think, that USB started to be a thing. Whoa, found a way through. Miracle of Bethlehem. Not sure how that worked out, but it did. I'm telling you what, this brake is effing amazing. I was struggling with this car before. This brake is the shit. As I say, CSL Elite brake is really nice as well. I think I prefer the CSL Elite brake over the Fanatec V3s, you know. And then this I prefer over everything. January 1996. Everything good happened in a lot of good stuff happened in 96. Whoa! Oh. This would be nice to own as a road car. Why am I not an iRacing Best Sim? I don't know. Maybe it's because... I don't know, my count might have run out. Was that sarcasm? There are people that genuinely think iRace is the best sim. It does have the best. It does have the best ranking system. Give it that. It's everyone's too much faster than me in that. I don't mind how iRacing. I quite like the visual style of iRacing. What are you doing, matey? It's D-Clan. Yeah, this is quite nice. Yeah, so I've been saying for ages with I was like, Race Room, do the ranking thing. Have specific cars in the tracks and cars on the ranked races that are in a basic package that people can buy. And they've bloody done. I need to do a video on this. they've only gone and done it, by George. I just haven't got around to playing it that much. To be honest, I had a huge break from all content, so I just need to get the balance right between videos and live streams. That's just the problem. Live streams, I lose subscribers, so live streams just kill my channel. I know. What a git. What? Hang on, you. Oh, you penis. You idiot. What are you doing? What was he doing? Who was that? Why is driving that like Wipeout? I still haven't decided what my first car's going to be. I'm torn between if I'll get a van and put a bed in the back of it so I can like turn it into a camper, and also like I'd want like if you put kayaks on the roof of a normal car, it'd be quite handy having a vehicle you can sleep in relatively comfortably, because I'm not going to use it to drive around all the time. Is it Fiat Doblo? They're really good to convert into a small... The problem with vans is people always break into them because they think you've got tools in them. So it's better to have like what looks like a car, but that's a convertible car. Yeah, well, the Skoda Citigo's the best value for money by far for transport means. Yeah, the no tool sticker, that works. But the other thing is you can have a window, but if it had like a bed in the back of it, they'd look in and they'd be like, oh, there's probably something in there worth nicking. This bastard's cheating. Max Edmondson. But stop playing this like Wipeout. Git. What a git. Why is he parked on the grass? Thumb brake. Just want to all this Skoda Citigo. The other option would be to get a shit box and review it. Shitbox review, the new YouTube channel. Can I get this shitbox to France and back? It just gets really annoying after a while. That car's probably being scrapped. I still have chair muscle. He's in my sitting room. Ow, you idiot! Ghost, you penis! This is not Call of Duty. This is Call of Scottish Highlands. Chair Muscle's family have been genocided in a metal crusher, for sure. He's from like a 90s Vauxhall Corsa. It's gone. Do you know what? It's quite nice with this car. You get into a bit of a hypnotic flow with it, which is quite satisfying. Just imagine if Forza had borderline AC physics. I mean, be so good having a game like that with all its cars and stuff, and for just messing around and such a shame that they don't. Really hoping the next Forza they focus on the physics a bit. Forza Horizon, to be fair, Forza Horizon 4 isn't bad to drive with a wheel. It's not terrible. So, you know, it's not that bad. It's just a bit pokey. Like, it's faster to play it with a gamepad. Why is he parked in the wall? Yeah, the only thing this car would do to make it a lot better, though, would be to have about 30% more rear, more power to grip on the rear. You've done a Dom GTR. Well done. Thanks for the freebie. Ow. Good job, me. Nice job driving into the wall there. High skill. Oh, look at that. It's really nice how on the brakes, you can get on the brakes, unsettle the car, and then just rely on the momentum of the slide to get you through the corner with you right next to the wall. Power slide it around. I mean, these pedals, guys. I'm so spoiled. It's a piss take. It's totally bullshit that I ended up with all this sim racing equipment and the sim racing YouTube channel. It's like not even, wasn't even planned. Oh dear. Get a ban on this YouTuber. www.jammybastard.com. I was meant to have been aborted, but that went wrong. Huge error. The coat hanger missed, and I won. Haha! That's where I got my crash avoidance skills from, in the womb, avoiding the coat hanger. Such a luck box. Born with no hair. It cut the genes specifically responsible for hair growth. Oh shit. Well, there you go. Luck ran out. Great. I should stop before the finish line, really. Oh well. Well, that's that. Where's the finish line? No, we're done. Final lap. Unbelievable. What was I saying about coat hangers? Soapbox it. Please don't hit me too hard. Guys! Oh, there we go, there we go. Tortellini will bump draft me to the finish line. There we go. See, Tortellini's good for some things. Oh. ACC abuse and soapbox racing. Oh, look at this performance. Can Tortellini get me to the finish line before the last car? Ow, you arse. That's it. That's it. Goodbye. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Tortellini. Team Muscle Tortellini. We can get there before the last car. Bump to the finish. Oh, got to use the brake to get around the corner. Out. Okay. Oh, no. Here we go. There it is, guys. What a result. That was the GeForce GTX. The GTX experience. What did GTX bring to the table? Another marketing gimmick from NVIDIA. RTX, that'll be really good. We'll all use that. By the time games have ray tracing, it's part of every graphics card. Thanks, Tortellini. Appreciate that. That was some high-octane racing right there. Guys, click the like... Well, don't click the like button. How many views are we on the video here? Let's have a look. How are we doing? Let's see what's going on here. Here we go. Oh no, my wheels! Your Logitech G923 racing wheel will be delivered tomorrow. I'm actually quite excited. It's going to be interesting to test out. And joking aside, if I hadn't used any other force feedback wheels and I'd just ordered one, I'd be. If you've just bought a G29, which you should buy if you're looking to a cheap wheel, you should be genuinely pumped. It is awesome. I've just been ruined by direct drive wheels. Oh, great, Mo. Videos have 400 views. All that editing. Right, fair enough. Tasty. This is what you get for live streaming whilst uploading videos. No, I bought it, Izzy. Logitech aren't sending me anything. I own like 5 C920 webcams. Oh, we missed the SRS one. Oh well. You doing another one? Should we do can you do the cup car on ACC, Izzy? Because that'd be awesome for us to do a big ACC race in that cup car. Or you got AC going here. Okay, fair enough. Give it a refresh. Magello Classic. Well, let's do ACC because I think it'll fill it up easier. We'll see how many people get in this. See how many people go in this. Type joining in chat if you're going to join this MC12. 15-minute races are good though. I think it'd be quite fun to do like Porsche Cup in ACC and go through all the locations. Okay, we'll do AC because we're in it now. We're going. People want to join it. It's fine. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate the teapot from you, Chris. Okay, these guys are joining. Maybe we can do the cup car afterwards. I'm absolutely effed. I'm gonna wait way too long. I need to stay up till like at least 9 PM. I'll probably just pass out in a minute. Gah. We go. After DLC, ACC, yeah, ACC is going to be popular. This is why I'm so like don't shut up about the force feedback, because when it comes out on PlayStation 5, it'll be really even more popular. So they need to see the pants force feedback as an option. We need to petition. They don't want to do it because all the fanboys are like, oh, it's fine how it is. And then there's those of us that are force feedback drivers are like, ah. But the Porsche Cup car actually has semi-alright force feedback. It doesn't. The force feedback doesn't help you feel where the limit is still. Like it does in the sense that you've got like the tyre hump, but it doesn't change as you're driving. So it's like it's more just about how much steering angle you're putting in, and then once the back pops out, when it's too late. So it doesn't really help you drive better. It's all very a bit. The cup car is the exception. Everything else is a bit. Well, yeah, it'll be to do with suspension, physics, and God knows what that's causing it to have different feel. This is a really nice car. I'm using a Fanatec Podium DD1. No, my feel's top notch. I'm playing all the Sims. I get people making these comments. It's like, no. Yeah, they do have slightly different feel, but obviously within the same framework. For some reason, apart from that cup car. It's weird how the hello Malak. It's weird how the 2020 Ferrari, how different that is from the 2019 Ferrari. Unless the 2019 Ferrari is also different now, but like the 2019 Ferrari before the update. I mean, assuming it's maybe the updates affected the last year's as well, but how the Ferrari was before the update was so bad, like just a plank. Like now when you turn in, the back of the car comes out more. The cars are much more responsive and much more nimble, which is, you know, makes them way more fun to drive. But it's hilarious how different the Ferrari is from what it used to be. Hello, the grass. Hey, guys. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Welcome along. Really appreciate the sub. Quiz. Now, I was talking about the difference in the handling with some of the cars in Assetto Corsa Competizione. Same things happened with Automobilista 2 in the last update. Some of the cars that I handle totally different. It's like, it's what I was saying earlier. It's like a sim developer and fanboys can't have it both ways. Like, obviously, the sim developers are always trying to do the best they can, and that will be whatever it is. That's fine. I'm not ever saying that they're lying or anything. But the point is, if someone's going to make a claim that X in its certain state is super realistic and great and spot on, despite there being examples in multiple other simulators and video footage of it being totally different, they say that, and then a sim is updated, and lo and behold, the cars handle much more like what you see in videos and much more like their counterparts in other sims. You can't have it both ways. It's like, it's changed. So you have to have then have admitted that you were talking complete shit with the previous version that was clearly bollocks by the fact that it's changed. Again, not blaming the developer, because they're always trying to do the best within the framework and the time that they've got, and there's always reasons for it. The issue is more people that just blindly defend things. Well, that's the Tortellini. Obviously, force feedback is if the force feedback is driven by the tyre model and physics rather than telemetry, G-force telemetry, then obviously the physics will fundamentally change the force feedback. Well, the thing is, that Cup car and the progression of ACC does give me a little bit of hope that the force feedback, the lack of feel and force feedback is purely because they, within the model they've got, it's just not quite there, but it's getting there, and as it's progressed, there's more information in the force feedback, so that is, if it's progressing in the direction of more information, like more feel, then that's a good sign. If it's progressing in the direction of less feel, then that's just depressing. Really, the hardware, so the force feedback companies, Fanatec, Logitech, Thrustmaster, need to bring out what AccuForce have, so you can choose telemetry-driven force feedback. That would really be helpful for all sims, because it means that you can set your general force feedback. You have more control over your profiles of force feedback, but you can also set it up so that if you play lots of different sims, you can get a bit more parity between them. So from a gaming perspective, you don't have to... like, when I play ACC, you have to approach it totally different to Assetto Corsa. When you play iRacing, it's actually relatively similar to AC in a sense, without IRFFB. Then when you play Race Room, again, you have to approach it totally different. And then Automobilista 2, although the last version of Automobilista 2 is getting closer to the approach of Assetto Corsa and good cars in R Factor 2, and again, the Porsche Cup car in ACC, the approach is much more similar to the approach in Assetto Corsa. Hello, Lee Cold Carbon, by the way. Sorry if I missed your message. There's some YouTube chat message issues. Not all of the stuff's getting displayed properly, so I'm having to glance across different windows to see. I need to get off my arse and do a force feedback video explaining like laying out all the different types of force feedback feel, or what you should, or what you could, not necessarily what you should, but what you could feel, what can be done through force feedback, and explaining the differences between like how the different wheels impact that force feedback, and how the different settings impact it, and then how the different sims do the force, like the end output of the different sims. Because I think a lot of people just don't have the vocabulary to understand or communicate the different aspects of force feedback. Yeah, Bill Brush said, but we're driving with subs, so it'll be nice quality racing. Hello, Gromsy. Paul Keebling, it's really not that simple. So are you saying that because you've watched you've watched Ermin, I can't say his surname, Ermin Hamovic's video? Is that why you're saying that? Be honest. Anderson Solomia. Yeah, we'll do one of them. Oh, the chat's so delayed I can't even have a conversation with people. Yeah, so anyway, with that tire model thing, there's huge misconceptions. Yeah, but okay, it's really, at the end of the day, you can't even extrapolate it from different sims to then go, wow, this type of model generally doesn't work and this type of model generally does work. It just doesn't. It's just not like that. It's you know, it's like the procedural versus lookup table argument. It doesn't matter. It's like, in the given sim that you're driving, does it happen to drive in a realistic way with the specific car you're driving? Yes or no? That's all that matters. It could be using any methodology. There's planes in the original Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Prepare 3D old flight simulator, that have really good, especially jet planes, that have really good flight dynamics, and that sim just uses lookup tables. And then there's jets in X-Plane 11, which is all like a procedural model, like totally procedural. No lookup tables, as far as I'm aware. There might be for some things, but not for the overall, not for the main flight dynamics. There's planes in that there's jet planes in it that are complete shit, and there's jet planes in it that are on a par with the the old Microsoft Flight Sim. So much of it's down to implementation. And what do you even mean by empirical models? This is the other thing. It's like people are using the words. Like, what do you even mean? Like, there's also there's this thing of like people going, wow, you know, ACC's got 5-point contact models, so it's better than God knows what sim that has 1-point contact model. It's, you know, it's like, well, it might be in some ways, might not be in other ways, and a car could still be garbage in it versus a car in another sim. Yeah, the thing is, Paul, it's like, even if you're gonna, you can't like just go, you can't define empirical model as an overall thing, because one empirical model versus another empirical model could be completely different models. So the term empirical model is effectively meaningless unless you define the specific methodology for each one and how that is done. And even then, it's like, well, again, you just come down to the thing of each specific tyre model or each specific methodology may or may not be better or worse in various circumstances for a multitude of reasons. Yeah, this is... I just think the only problem I have is anytime like there's been quite a few YouTubers that put these videos out showing graphs and whatever, and they make an argument of X sim is better than Y sim because, oh look, the time model is supposedly it's procedural or it's not procedural, or look at all these data points. And it's like, no, it just doesn't work like that. And then people lap it up. I'm not saying you have, but people see like tyre flex or like some graph with it all like divided up, and it's like, well, that looks complicated. So, that looks like it's potentially more dynamic. Maybe it can cope with more situations. So it's then better. It's like, no, it just doesn't work like that. It's just not that simple. Antonio out. I mean, you don't even know that though. I mean, it might be. I'm not disputing if it is or isn't, but say it's quite possible that it is in many ways, but then it's completely bollocks in another way. So if a driver or say someone drove in a specific way that tended to lean on that way, on that part where it's bollocks, then it's going to be a terrible model. So it's just not that simple. It's just not that simple. You know. We're going to go for medium tyres here. Clutch slip it here. Clutch slip out of the pit lane. I think a lot of it is like Dunning-Kruger of like I know enough to know that I'm not qualified to make really defined statements on specifics of tyre models. All I can do, and all anyone that, unless you're like a physics programmer and you've seen the source code or you really do understand things, or really experienced with a specific tyre model and see the inner workings of it, all I can do as an end user is go, well, that car seems vaguely correct. And I probably am wrong in some situations, lots of situations, and right in other situations, which is why I'm not particularly nitpicky. For me, it's more just like, are the general mechanics seemingly right? And then with the consumer hardware we've got available and the limitations therein, is it fun as a game? Because we're playing these as a game. Yeah, Hussenfeld videos are good. Like, Niels is the only person who's put videos. There's Niels and there's a couple of technical videos, but Niels is the only person that's put up tyre model videos where, and even he's like, he just says, oh well, you have to just judge each tyre model by themselves and each have various merits and drawbacks. Basically what I've just said. And it, obviously said much better and much more clearly, and from someone that's Niels is 100 times more intelligent than me with car physics stuff and Excel spreadsheets. So yeah, Niels is probably the only person that's done, the only YouTuber that's done videos that are worth watching on tyre models. Oh, his cars are awesome. Yeah, well, so the game thing, separate to... I mean, I tend to think that the more realistic the Sims are, they probably end up being more enjoyable, because I think real life, with most cars, is quite pliable, relatively forgiving, and very deep in terms of feeling of the limit and balance and stuff. You know, that's why real driving is enjoyable. So I tend to think, as Sims get more realistic, they will also get more enjoyable from a gameplay perspective. But separate to that, ultimately, even outside of raw realism, there's no reason why Sim couldn't be not completely realistic, but actually turns out is better than real world driving, or more enjoyable. Or more enjoyable than other simulators that are less or more close to reality. You know? Like, look at Formula 1 in real life, it's shit. Like, the drivers, apart from when the tracks are too slippy or it's raining, the drivers are just pootling around the track. They're not even, like, the drivers in private often are saying, oh, this is terrible. So it's like, why would you want to copy that? Surely you'd want to, as we're playing these for games, you want it to be fun. Like, you're playing for fun. You're not playing for... I mean, I guess if you want to simulate something that's bad, and that's what you're doing it for. But... oh, I had to avoid him. Come on, car on the right. Could have given me a touch of space. Like, you must have seen him. Jesus Christ. I couldn't have... I had to move over to the right to avoid that other car. Oh. Noodle wheels. Well, as I keep saying, I think on the hardware side, we need some kind of seat of the pants option, and that resolves a lot of the lack of feel issues you have with the fact that you don't, unless you've got a motion rig with a traction loss simulation or a good amount of suspension feel, which is typically not very good in motion rigs anyway. That's what you need. You need a wheel-based version of that seat of the pants. I think that's the key. After all my fiddling and messing around with iRacing, IRFFB, and sort of feeling that it's a similar thing in other simulators, that seat of the pants I think is a crucial aspect of force feedback to be able to drive, to use cues to drive from, as opposed to reacting on the spot. I don't know, AB. It shouldn't be. Yeah, the iRacing, the F1 2020, within the limitations of that game, and I think David Greco is responsible for the car handling design. They've done a good job of getting it so that the cars have a little bit of forgiving slip on the throttle and stuff, and they're not like totally muted, but they still drive a bit like Formula 1 cars. They've done quite a good job, given how limited that game engine is. Like, it can't run proper calculations with that engine on a games console because they're not fast enough. No, all these butt kickers and actuators, they give you vibrations for like textures and stuff, and they can alter the vibration for load in a sense. But what you need to emulate G-force in a literal or an abstract sense, you need a prolonged force that's pushing, which you can only really do with either something that can move for a long period of time, but then that would have to reset unless you lived in an infinite space, or through the steering wheel, where it can constantly push varying degrees of force against you. Or you can have like pressure plates on a chair, but even they don't tend to. They're not as informative as what you can get through a servo on a steering wheel. So ultimately, a force feedback wheel is the best device for high fidelity, a G-force type feeling. The only other device I've ever used that was good for G-force feel is for braking feel. Motion rigs where your seat belts are attached to the floor, and then when you brake, the motion rig moves forwards, which then causes the seat belts to put pressure on you, and it's obviously a continued pressure as you're on the brakes, which is surprisingly analogous to what it feels like when you brake in a real car. But it's not got the resolution again for you to drive from it. And to be honest, that forward braking thing isn't as vital as the lateral. Yeah, you're normally just braking as hard as possible before locking up. Hello, random. Yeah, I've got to stay awake, innit? Otherwise, I'll wake up at 2 AM again. RGB Racer, hello. Hopefully the chat's working properly now. Time to lean, time to stream. I don't have a real job like you, random. My video that took like 5 hours to edit only has 500 views. Great use of time. Good job. 10 out of 10. That's what I get for reviewing something not popular. It's cool. It's a nice device. I'm happy with the video. That's all that matters. Izzy, the problem with that is you would have the inertia. Like, that's fine on one single axis, but you'd have inertia. You'd still have the inertia problem if you wanted to change it from one direction to another. You might as well just sit in a bloody car. I mean, no, you wouldn't even need to do... No, Izzy, you moron. What you need is a sim rig in space, and you launch it into space, and once you've stopped accelerating due to general relativity, the person sat in the sim rig doesn't feel anything. You're not moving in any direction, relatively speaking, so you feel nothing. So when you turn right in the sim, a jet pushes you in the opposite direction and accelerates you that way. There you go. I mean, you just have to have enough fuel to keep accelerating you left or right. Again, you might as well just be in a car. Yeah, you feel downward gravity because you're always being accelerated at 1G upwards into space. And that varies to simulate suspension travel. This is like the most expensive motion rig possible. I mean, if you think about it, the Earth is like a motion rig. Though it's, from our perspective, not. We don't feel anything because we're going at the same speed as it. Goodbye. Yeah, but the problem with the angular, doing it through angular to sustain a 1G through centrifugal force, is that if you wanted to then change, if you wanted to then do the other stuff, because you'd then have gyroscopic effects coming into play. As I said, that's where the inertia becomes a problem for moving you left and right. Hello, Nato9. Well, it doesn't matter if it's spinning out of control. As long as it's not accelerating, you're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sim rig in space. Is his country. $14 trillion we've spent on this sim rig in space. And we've now just found out that gimbal lock is a thing. Shit. Oh, bugger. Yeah, also the problem is, so that your pull cable, that would be for so you could use gyros for rotational around a central pivot or even an off-center pivot, depending on where you position the gyros. But that's not really a car. You're kind of feeling lateral urine thing. It's not that it's essential. Let's just get in a bloody car. It's a lot cheaper than launching this force feedback space rig. Gravity is merely an illusion produced by space-time distortion. Which is why time goes slower whenever I'm near your mum. Got off-centre pivot. Well, as I was saying before, gravity upwards is gravity downwards is technically an upwards force. Like the floor is pushing into you as much as you are pushing into it. Oh bollocks! That's my. Oh, get back round. There we go. Get back round. There you go. My fault. Murder! Oh, he's a back marker. Wow, I should have just took him out. Well, you wouldn't feel anything. That wouldn't even work, is it? Once you've launched someone into space and they've stopped accelerating, they're just falling into the sun. They wouldn't feel anything. Falling into the sun in space would be the same as falling from a building. You feel like you're floating until you hit until you get within what, like 100 million miles or so. I don't know how many 100,000 miles, million miles, or whatever it is, but you're obviously going to vaporize before you actually get to the sun. Oh well, yeah, okay, we can do that, yeah. Hang on, that's the thing. If you're being right, if you're in space. And let's say a sun appears, so you start falling into the sun because it's gravitational pull. You are accelerating into the sun, but I don't think you don't feel like you're accelerating. In that scenario, you're like falling into a gravitational well, so you don't actually feel. It's only if you're accelerated from your own position. Like, only when you hit the sun would you notice. This is why I get confused. Yeah, you wouldn't feel anything. Even though you are, relative to the sun, you're moving faster towards it as you get closer, as the gravitational pull increases. You wouldn't feel anything because there's nothing to push against you. In the same way that we don't... we don't... Oh, I don't know. Why are we talking about this? That's the real bloody question. Try to drive a Maserati around a racetrack here. We were talking about motion rigs in space, obviously. What other topic would you possibly be talking about whilst driving this car around Mugello? I mean, come on. You know how you have the hashtag I'm very smart thing, which is sort of a sarcastic, you know, for when people think they're being smart, they're just actually dumb. I need a hashtag I am very dumb. It's like an admission that you are dumb for most things that require actual math and actual thinking. Hashtag I am dumb. Well, everyone knows the sun's a projection on the flat Earth dome. Well, Izzy, can you do a cup server in ACC after this? 'Cause it'd be fun to see if we can fill it up. Chat's a hot mess. Yeah, I'm getting hardly any of the messages. I'm trying my best. I'm doing what I can. Oh, thank you. Izzy's on fire. Yeah, I think he just... Veritasium, the regurgitator of... you know, it's good to repeat stuff in a modern context. I can't watch his channel. I'd rather watch, like, the... University of Berkeley has lectures called... I think it's called Science for Future Presidents or something. The whole lecture series is on YouTube, or even if it's not on YouTube, it might not be on YouTube. I don't know. It's on some website. I think it's on YouTube now. It used to be on like one of those, you know, when you Google a video and it comes up with their video series. That's really good. The guy that teaches it is good, and also all of Richard Feynman's lectures are on YouTube, and they're really good. And actually, you know, no bollocks, just straight to the point. Richard Feynman, I think, is probably one of the best science communicators, to be honest. Because he's actually quite funny as well. Right. Well done, guys. Well done, Tortellini. You're now banned. Erwin Lommer, Adam B. Sukes, Enrique... Bern Ebbelson! He's back in! Ah, Bern Ebbelson, what a legend. Gromsy, TVDG, Pineapple... Dodge McGurry, Atheist Gherkin. Right, nice one. Off from AC to ACC again in the Porsche Cup car to try and confirm if it is indeed a beast from the east. Right, it's a... Yeah, I know what you're saying, can't debate, but it's a course for people that want to be superficially knowledgeable about, like, know the pertinent points. OG from way back when we were live streaming in black and white. We go. Rejax Gamer, you unfortunately, I don't have to break this to you, but you would be wrong. Unfortunately, sorry, you've been found wrong. No, Macari. Economics for presidents. I think they do a bunch of them. Ah, clutch hacks. ACC and I think ACC, to be honest, now it seems that way. Maybe AC, the original one. Like, I don't know. It seemed really good, to be honest. Like, it seemed to have a lot of depth to it, reasonable communicative force feedback, and nothing stupid. The problem with the iRacing Porsche Cup is that it goes over the limit and then it slops like all the cars in iRacing do due to whatever they do with the tire model. The overheating thing, which hopefully they fix. I'm sure they will do eventually. We'll all have died of old age, but... Violet Colehorn, hello. Thank you. Nice to be around and kicking. Right, here we go. Porsche. I need to make a car skin, obviously. It's the most important thing. Okay. Andorra. Let's do it. I'm pro. Silver, national, overall, pro-am. I want to be pro. I'll be Pro-Am. Oh, here we go, guys. This is where the artistry comes in. Oh, nice purple here. Oh, look at that shine. I like that blue colour, actually. Where is it? Oh, look at this. This is art. I'm sorry, but this is racy. There we go. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, Union Jack. Patriotic. It looks like the... oh, I've got to go for the Union Jack. Right. Team name. Game of Muscle. Let's do that in capitals. Beautiful. And I didn't select it. Get in there, guys. Brands Hatch. Can't believe you play these unrealistic games when we get Race Room, a race simulator. I want to do more Race Room. It will happen. Now it's Operation Find My Force Feedback Profile, because I can't remember it. Hello, thanks for subscribing, Stu Daniels. Thank you. Oh man. Oh Jesus. On my force feedback profile. Oh, this is getting this is actually getting into slides, but I'm going to use the same profile I was using in AC. Maybe a little bit less steering. Yeah, it's weird how Porsche went from not being in anything to being in everything. Yeah. Are you suggesting that EA were ruining games? I can't believe that Plants vs Zombies, right? First of all, the first one was fantastic. And then they did this stupid garden warfare bollocks. It's like, well, that's not the point of that game. And then they did the mobile phone version of the game, which added all this, like, microtransaction shite to it. So, and all they had to do was just keep the same, exactly the same game, add some new types of plants, and just make a new single-player story. And make it split screen and what have you. Bloody... Apparently Plants vs Zombies 3 might come out. Hopefully, they should just release it like the first one, but it's a Nintendo Switch game. It'd be really popular. So annoying. It's like Peggle as well. That was really good. And then they just didn't do anything with it. Yeah, I mean, they've ruined Battlefield, Plants vs Zombies, Peggle. What else? Somehow they managed to cock Mirror's Edge up. I'm getting weird glitching with the grass here. I don't know if it's the shadows or... Yeah, well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's like the way that they have to design games to accommodate loot boxes. It's fine. If it was all superficial stuff, it would be fine. It wouldn't actually... Well, it would still be exploitative of children and gambling, but it wouldn't ruin the games, at least. This is what I find weird with games like ACC. I don't know why they don't do car skin DLC pack and see how much money that makes. Like cosmetic, like really cool car skins. Like get some designers to do like a top-notch weeb anime car skin for all the GT3 cars and call it the anime car skin pack. And I bet you they would make an absolute shitload of money out of it, and it would fund... It would help make it so that maybe track and car DLC doesn't have to... No, you don't have DLC that splits the user base. Like, I just don't know why they wouldn't try that, because it's like no risk. It's absolutely no risk. You can literally even reach out to the community and say, look, submit your best car skins. We want to do them as a pack. We'll market it as a community pack. And potentially they... I don't get... Sometimes I don't get why companies don't do these sort of things. You can even, you know, you vet it so that the car skins are acceptable with the car brands and stuff. I mean, maybe like an influencer car skin pack. So you have like Jimmy Breadbox, Jade, like the popular like the popular sim races that play ACC. I mean, that's how many sales is that going to be? Well, you know, maybe it's just me being silly, but I'd imagine there's quite a lot of weeb sim racers. Sim racers are pretty reclusive, and weebs are as well. Generally, as a gross generalisation. I've met a few like weebs that you wouldn't know were weebs in real life. It's a complete overlap. I'm not a weeb though. I've literally only ever watched like 3 animes. I'm not against anime though. I just have a problem with people that... well, I don't have a problem with them, but like... I think if someone's obsessed with just anime, there's probably an issue. Like, in the same way, if someone's obsessed with any one thing, like, you should always have more than one interest. I think what defines a weeb isn't just someone that likes anime. It's someone that only likes anime and has a weird bias to Japanese, superficial Japanese culture, not actual Japanese culture. This car at the rear just wants to flop out. Oh man, my rear left is overheating. Straight in the volcano. No tin biscuits. Into the volcano you go. Not even a wave goodbye. Just kicked out of the aircraft. Oh, bloody hell. We're going to get one more lap here. The tastiest animal? I honestly don't know. I mean, steaks are quite nice, aren't they? Yeah, the animal known as steak. Obviously, that makes sense. God, this car wants to just Dora the Explorer wide. I'll get one more lap. My rear left tyre does not want me to do another lap. Tyre says no. Okay, so slide through there. Right, it's not happening. Woo! 6th. How much off the pace are we? Oh, Bert Edwardson's podiing it. 130, 128 flat. 128, right, 128 flat. Nice lap time, Mr. Hamilton. Good job. Absolute beast. Filthy laps there. I'm miles off it. 129.5. second off. That's not good at this track. Oh, it's nowhere as communicative as AC, but it's got some range to it. Bern Hebbleson. Hi, James. I also have the Mecha Cup pedals. Oh, no. I can't beat him. He's got the same pedals. That's it. We're done. Bern Hebbelson's like a internet clone of my sim racing equipment. But he's got better than me. We used to drive at the same speed, and now he's evolved, and I've stayed bold and slow. Look at all the sevens. Qualifying 7th. Car 777. 7-minute lap time. I like air conditioning. Is awesome. I'm all for air conditioning. Can't go wrong with a bit of conditioned air. Here we go. Oh shit. Could be in the right gear for the off we go. Mr. Cold Tyres coming through. Woo! Not a bad start there. Should be T in capital letters. I don't think his server was. It didn't have a password on this server. Oh, cock. I was trying to. The car's understeer more in ACC than AC, so I thought I could get on the throttle and push it through, but it doesn't. Fortunately, the grass isn't that slippy in ACC, so we got away with that. If that was iRacing, it would have been a 360 no-scope off the track. Have they made the grass more grippy in ACC since the update, actually? I seem to remember it not being that forgiving. But I like that. That's good. I don't understand the driving sim thing of super slippy grass. I don't get it. It's like it just ruins the fun of drive. Like you avoid a crash. Oh, that's it. Game over. One wheel on the grass. Oh, that's it. It's just not fun. But yeah, it's nice in this. AC was it's not too bad with the grass, is it? AC, Automobilista. It's just iRacing and... actually, Race Room's alright on the grass as well. It's just iRacing. Oh, R Factor 2 I think is very slippy on the grass. Oh, we had to brake to avoid him. Yoink. Grand Theft, Brands Hatch. Is it? I can't remember. Project Cars 2 grass was alright. Oh, it's sticky. Well, we really don't want to be doing too wide through all these corners. Car behind us as well. Oh, there we go. I'm having to slow right down so I don't accidentally understeer off into him. Ben Ebelson's bloody gone. How do I catch the Hebelson? Can't hobble the Hebelson. Mecha Cup versus Mecha Cup, guys. Ow! Just punched myself. Okay, I probably should have come off the gas there. I may have over-egged the gas a touch out of that corner. Wow, it's causing carnage as I sloppy tyre car rejoins the track. Oh no, I killed everyone. I wanted the car to grip, so I thought if I just keep my foot on the accelerator and give it opposite lock, it'll be alright. That would have worked in some Sims. Not in this one. Yeah, for some reason, when you light up the rear of the car, it doesn't quite grip on the road. You would have thought it. I was giving the spectators a nice little bit of tyre. To the guy. I didn't kill anyone. They killed themselves. I'm allowed to rejoin. I had space. I didn't join into them. I think one of them reacted and then the car drove into the back of him. Maxwell Cameron, hello, by the way. Yeah, you kind of have to apply the throttle gently so that you don't over wankle it. James Andrews is second. I wonder if it's worth applying brake and throttle at the same time. Ow. I was in second and I killed myself, Luke Judd, trying to catch up with Hebelson. I pushed it too hard through Druids. How's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream with broken chat. Click the like button. Or don't. I think YouTube's trying to give me a hint here. Chat's broken. I lose subscribers. And my view numbers always drop down when I live stream. I think YouTube's telling me not to live stream. But I will do it, damn it. Damn you, YouTube. There's people's lives to ruin. I can ruin them efficiently. I need a new platform. Shall I move to Twitch? Problem with that is I'd have to do a video and go, or I'd have to have a schedule, and I'd have to tell people on YouTube, this is my schedule that I'm not going to keep to. And then they'll be like, oh, what? You're streaming. It's your scheduled time. And I'll be like, because I didn't sleep. And they'll be like, oh. And I'll be like, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Yeah, Twitch is only really good if you like just play iRacing, or you just play a popular game, or you play a game that's just come out and then you do that for 12 hours a day for like a year or two. Move to audiobook. Jesus Christ. How to consistently come 7th. Sim Racing Guides by Gamer Muscle. Nobody appreciates the Rocket League apart from me. I'm almost on Diamond with 3v3. Diamond in 2s. I don't know. I might stop after this because I'm actually pretty much asleep in my head. I don't really know what's going on. Only I need to be in 3rd place, not 4th. I do know this car seems to be sliding around a lot. Get more grip out of it. Yeah, Diamond's not bad for an old 47-year-old bold git. Do you know what? I really want a PlayStation 5 to play with the game controller. I wonder if the Nintendo Switch will go on sale. I think if they go for like $280 with Mario Kart included, or you know, I might pick up a Switch. At least you know with the Switch that you can sell it for the same price you bought it for, and the games hold their value.
Throttle.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you back. Keep on ruining our lives.
Oh.
Laughter is the best medicine. Not sure it helps you sleep though. Click the like button.
Thank you, Chris, for supporting us and keeping us slam bang locked in the sim rig. Appreciate that, man. What a ledge. Money to the muscle. Beautiful money to the muscle. Steak and chips from Lidl. Actually, no steak and chips. Had that. Vegetables and curry. We're on chicken now. Chicken curry. Yeah, I really appreciate the support, man. Not sure if I can provide laughter. I can provide copious amounts of despair, though. Click the like button. How can you move with your dash? Well, because I'm looking at the road, not the dash. Most of the screen is road. If you have the car locked. If you have the car locked, if you have the camera locked to the car, then the majority of the screen is moving. I.e., that should make you more motion sick. Why do I keep doing that? I have this beautiful long throw on my throttle pedal, and I'm driving it like a disabled elephant with foot cramp. No, the Switch is not 4K. You don't need to be 4K. The annoying thing is a lot of crappy Switch games are 30 FPS, which is a bit pants. To be honest, I just want it for like the random. I'll take it. If I decide to give my parents COVID for Christmas, then I'll take it to them, and I'll be able to play the, you know, like the silly 2-player games. I now have friends that I play Mario Kart with. And I'd quite like to play the Mario Odyssey, and I'd quite like to play Zelda. I don't know where I'll find time. But, you know, yeah, if I'm travelling or anything, hopefully next year we'll do travelling. This is what I'm thinking. Next year is the year of the I think everyone's going to want to travel next year. My passport's not going to work. The economy's going to collapse. I'm not going to be allowed out of the country. Damn it! I just psyched him out there. This is the final lap. We've got to finish on a PB. Too wide. The gift that keeps giving. Well, Britain decided to stack COVID with Brexit. It's a good strategy. I feel like, you know, the enemies hit you in a, you know, you've been shot in the knee and you're hobbling. So why not hacksaw the other leg off with a blunt spoon? I feel like that's always a good thing to do. Purely strategic. The enemy will never expect that. Surefire success, that is. Oh, do I get one more lap here? We might actually be able to get a PB. Christopher Lee's make bad YouTube videos for 6 years and maybe you'll get sent one to review. You can use a mobile phone. Oh, we get one more lap. PB time, here we go. You can use a mobile phone. Same software, mobile phone. Or you can get some of the screens for like, I think you can get for under £100. Perfect. It's weird how the rears light up on this. Because it's quite slow how they light up. So you feel like they're not... It doesn't pop out quickly. I think it's because you've got that... what's it called? Like the transmission spring and give. Which actually calms down the rear of the cars. I remember when they added that to Race Room. It made a huge difference to the handling of the vehicles and throttle input. That's a lot of sims, the cars are too responsive in a way, making them overly jumpy. Just swapped to Android. Nice. I need to change my phone to a... I've got a Me phone, and I don't like the Me UI. I always go with stock UI. That's a mistake I won't ever make again. 7 years I had stock UI Android, and then I was like, oh, this other one looks like it might be okay. No, don't do it. Microsoft Game Pass on the Switch. Oh, third place. Not bad. Well done to Ben Edwardson. He pwned it. Xiaomi. Yeah, Motorola. I've had a HTC. I had a HTC next, the first with a really good one. Then I've been on the Moto G5 and I had a G6, G whatever, you know, every like 2 or so years. To be honest, phones seem to be, there's literally no reason to upgrade phones now until they break. Maybe if one comes out with a particularly good camera or something, but other than that, it's not no point. Right, I am totally dead. That was great racing. I had good fun there. Bert Ebbleson won that. Well done. Everyone's left the server. You ruined it. Can't do the race results there. I hope you guys are happy. But yeah, guys, thanks for taking part in this stream. I'm gonna poodle off. I'm gonna read a book for a bit, probably. Gonna be boring. Yeah, well, I've been streaming for like 7 hours, 8 hours today. So you know, can't do too much, otherwise I'll pass out. Yeah, thank you though for memberships, donations, chat. No thank you to YouTube for ruining the chat. And yeah, Who's streaming at the moment? Is Random Call Sign streaming? Go to raid someone else. Click the like button if you haven't. Let's have a look here. Random Call Sign. Is he streaming? He's probably in bed. No, I can't see. Checking. No. Well, with that, goodbye. I can't see anywhere else. Yeah, thanks for taking part, guys. See you soon. Hopefully, we'll have more videos. Watch my last review video. Well, you don't have to watch it if you want to. That'd be cool. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, everyone. Smooth ending. I know what I'm doing. Even the credits are wrong. Oh, nice alpaca. Top notch. The alpaca emoji is broken on Android phones. It's a llama, which is really upsetting because a llama is not an alpaca. Everyone knows this. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you, Mike Lloyd, McQuacknolls, Full Blogger, Stu Daniels. Oh, night, guys. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. Well, if I'm not live streaming then. Bye.